This is Escort. Two teams face off as either defender.
Just a story to scare little kids. But
Going to have to do something silly here really quick. Scene. Wait. There we go. Sorry about that. I have to do some logo silliness. Apologies. Alright, let's go back to that. Should be good. Starting in a minute or two here. Hey, Tie-Up, appreciate you hopping on. I used to work a lot with Nem Avenger and his old team, Victoria's Secret, so I'm gonna kill the music here. I'm a big fan of him. I don't think I know the Banzo brothers, although I really like their names, so it's gonna be fun. Should be a great matchup. Hey, Dylan Monster 9, how you doing? How's first pick determined? Is it alright if I spectate in game on the Banzo Brothers team? You know, I'd probably have to ask an admin or something, I don't know, about that. Unless everyone in Banzo Brothers, or TNC agrees, I guess. Then it's probably alright, but I'd have to ask an admin. It's really last minute. I don't think it's allowed, realistically. I think you're supposed to just watch the stream. Yeah, Wait, what is... Wait. I think we have a player in the wrong lobby. We have some player silliness. I think there's been a player or two invaded the lobby who shouldn't be here, and I'm trying to figure that out. So teams are just bantering instead of telling me. Yeah, a friend of ours, Titans King, joined the lobby and was like trolling, so we had to get him out. Let me make sure I've got this correct, Mundo. Oh, I've got the teams reversed. In a moment, just a minute. Hi, Titan. How you doing, buddy? How many times Nem die? Well, we'll find out once we get on the draft. Alrighty, I've got to do this intro video thingy. I'm required to. Let me put that on. Oops. Sorry. There we go. That should do it. Alright, if you're just tuning in, this is ReGen Invitational 2, round of 32. Team name change versus Banzo Brothers. We have TNC on the left, Banzo Brothers on the right. TNC being the higher seeded team will get the first pick here. First pick, first ban. So, sorry about the delay. There's been a lot of banter and some mild trolling. Delayed things a few minutes, but here we are underway. Infernal Shrines is the one map for all the initial rounds. First ban Urel from TNC. Reasonable ban, pretty much some variants of Genji, Chromie, Urel, Rainer, Garrosh, Deckard, or whatever. Probably some top 6 bans. Of course, situationally, we see some Asmo bans or yeah, I forgot him. I will not even forget. I'm supposed to have stream delay, but occasionally my OBS bugs out and it doesn't turn on. So, herpsh. We only have a 10-second delay instead of 2 minutes. Feels bad. Hopefully nobody murders me for that. But we do have this Asmodan ban and the Garrosh ban. Hey, I'm clairvoyant. JK. I just play a lot of Hero League. So far we have 4 bans as predicted. Basically, Garrosh you don't see banned as much these days, but he's still a strong pick. If anything, maybe. Curious to see if TNC will feel compelled to grab like a Johanna here or an Alex up front, or some other hero, perhaps even an offlaner. There's the Alex. Not too surprised. He's crazy strong on this map, almost outright, like when used properly, basically guarantees you the objective, more or less. Here's the Deckard though. Another strong option for this map. Here's the Johanna. Last game I cast, the Deckard was banned out, so it will be fun to see this Deckard versus Alexstrasza matchup. Given the map, I do give the edge to Alexstrasza, but you never know, and a well-timed sleep or Lornado from Deckard could really bust up these objective fights. There's the Blaze. Also not surprising. Standard offlaner, works everywhere, always good here. A lot of sustain around the shrine. Bunker will go a long way towards avoiding nastiness. Here's the Jaina though. I like the Jaina. Okay, getting some different picks here from my last game. So I expect to see another stun or slow based frontliner. Of course, I guess all main tanks do stun or slow in some capacity. But like a straight up Muradin, ETC, maybe in a Diablo if they're feeling good about themselves. We have some cheers for Banzo from Devil Monster. Medivh ban. Interesting. I wouldn't. It's not a bad Medivh team, I guess. Blaze Jaina can do some damage out of portals. Maybe TNC is known for playing the Medivh. There was some random planet crackers in my last game. Coincidentally, Kestrel. Run to the bands now, though. Phoenix band seems reasonable. Johanna Phoenix is very standard. A lot of wave clear in the earlier game rotations and on the Shrine Point. Pesky to deal with. Solid band here from TNC. Medivh band's the only outlier here. TNC must just play it. I only saw them a little bit last season. I think I cast maybe one of their games. 2 at the most, maybe even none. It's been a while. I'd have to go check. Artanis. Now Artanis just got a pretty big talent overhaul a couple days ago. Going to be interested to see what kind of build they go for here on him. Most of those talents are more later game though. Last 2 picks, so we need main tank plus maybe sustain damage for TNC. Of course, there's still Hanzo in the pool or any sort of Nara, Zul'jin, whatever. No, they're going to go for the Maiev. So here's the ETC. I really did want to see the ETC. This makes me very happy. The Maiev, a little hard into this Johanna, maybe. And Li Ming can also, like, we have a Force Displace. Decker could potentially lock her down. She doesn't really care about Artanis too much, I don't think. Unless Artanis is super pro about using the Phase Prism, like just as she comes down from Vault of the Wardens and swaps her back in or something like this. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. A Vala pick here. Pretty interesting, honestly. I don't mind it. Yeah, the Life Finder thing that I just happened to a VOD I was reviewing for a team the other day. I didn't actually realize the bug existed, and it really tripped me out. I was like, wait a minute, it went on full CD, but then it went on 10-second CD, and then it was like, oh, like, what's going on? So that's fixed now. The team I was watching wasn't intentionally doing it, just the person panicked and jumped in the bunker. Anyway, I'm glad it's fixed. It's wonky. So, here we go. TNC versus Banzo Brothers. Game 1. Well, best of 1, actually. So, there is only 1 game. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting. I like the drafts a lot. I'd probably give the edge to TNCs, like, even if all things were equal on the skill front. As far as I know, TNC's a heroic team. They were top 4, top 2 last season in heroic div. I know for a minimum they were top 4. I kind of forget if they were top 2 as well. They may have been. Maybe they won the whole thing. I don't recall. I just know at a minimum they were top 4. So TNC, super good. Banzo Brothers, I believe, is a lower division team, but we're all here to have fun. That's the point of the ReGen Invitational. There's bound to be some imbalances in the matchups because it is cross-division play. But the draft's pretty cool from both teams. Pretty standard from TNC. A little different from Banzo Brothers, but a little different's fun. I like casting a little different. Makes things more interesting. So let's get started. In the blue team for Team Name Dreams, we have Nem Avenger on the ETC, Smitty Werbin on the Alexstrasza, Netball 11 on... Wow, that's confusing. Netball 11 on the Maiev and Metball 11 on the Jaina. Some troll names going on there. And BD Butt Kiss, I guess, on the boys. Okay. In the red corner for Banzo Brothers, we have Double L Dom on the Artanis, Parasite on the Deckard, Phoenix Wing on the Vala, Spinal Magia, that's how you say that, on the Johanna, and Shanch B9, I believe, on the Li Ming. Circle of Life build for Alex. Power Hungry for Ming. I like this. Laws of Hope, good sustain. Hot Pursuit, of course. We have a pause. Field Study for Deckard. Amateur Opponent. Oh, Shies. Shies. That wasn't supposed to be on. There's a pause, fortunately. Solo laner stepped in glass. WTF. Sorry. This is my first time streaming in a long time. I didn't have my usual setup. There we go. Only 10 seconds of stupidity. The lovely green screen, indeed. It seems there's some sabotage to the offlaner occurring here. I have to say, Double Dom's query is also mine. How does one step in glass while sitting on a computer? I don't know either, unless you knock a glass cup off your desk and it breaks and then you step in it or something. Hey, Nepal11, appreciate that shout out. Someone who eats soup in a glass bowl and drops his bowl. That's how you. It's Shank. That's how you say his name. Okay, Shank. Got it. Okay, looks like we'll be getting started in a moment here. We have some readies from everybody. I don't actually have an F15 key. It goes up to F12 or something, so we'll have to resume the old-fashioned way. Alright. Canis. Let us swap. Yeah. Cleaning comes in. Nice. Going back. Blaze down. Oh, going down just yet. Parasite though. Perilously low. Gets healed by his own potion. Netball 11 going to slow down this rotation here. Surprise Heather following up. I was about to say maybe in a lot of trouble, but no real follow-up just the layup screwing with her. Canis versus Blaze, I don't actually know how this matchup goes. I haven't seen it in quite a while. I think it's decently even, although Blaze of course has a sustain, whereas Canis just has a shield sustain, so probably give the edge to Blaze in this matchup. Looks like he is indeed bullying the Artanis. Jaina goes down. What? I wasn't even looking. I was looking at the. Wow. Okay. Jaina just dies to minions. GG, well played. PNC get first blooded by a tower or a minion. I am actually not sure. I was looking somewhere else. Li Ming combo? Okay. Thank you. I just looked back to see like the little kill thingy saying she died to minions, so I was like, what happened? TNC taking the siege camp. Banzo brothers just rotating for now, not looking to grab the camp. That would have been the time if they wanted to. Oh, has Blaze gone in too deep? No, he is not. Towers, minions are buzzing those tower shots. There's a swap into the towers though. Double Dom, gonna have to watch out. Pretty interesting plays overall here. Camp is pushing middle. Mayev's coming down for a possible flank. TNC was trying to get the siege camp. Hasn't quite tethered yet. Banzo brothers seem a little unsure what they want to do. Looks like they'll just pick this up and clear middle. I really would like to see them take this camp. They're doing it now, but now they're going to get invaded, and their tank isn't anchoring. This is going to be... Someone's dying here in a moment. Looks like it's going to be Vala. Down goes Parasite to the ice and fire, and camp goes over to TNC. A little late doing the camp, and a bit of an obvious invade. Nether boom there. Tank wasn't anchoring. Just a couple squishies on the camp. Shank can do some plays. Indeed, Shank will need to do some plays. TNC look for a Bruiser Camp invade. Not going to get it. Fortunately for Banzo brothers, they got that one out in time. Paula going W build, at least at 4. Dominates Ming, so this is going to be an all-in teleport build from the look of it. Speaking of Ming, 2 of the heroes aren't here. I'm not really sure what Banzo brothers are doing other than clearing. They have 3 heroes bottom and 2 heroes top. A little bit awkward. They're basically conceding the shrine at this point. What's his name? Li Ming Naming died. Sorry, I missed that kill. I wasn't expecting a kill down there, considering it was sort of a 1v3. Net ball 11 here. Making the plays. I was about to comment, I want this Arcanus to be careful because he's 1v4 and he's aggroing in deep and now he's going to die. So, Banzo brothers need to chill out a little bit here. Watch their positioning. Whoops, sorry about that. Parasite will be saved by the potions. 3-1 here. TNC. This objective is thoroughly in favor of TNC. Let's see at level 7. Let's see how Banzo Brothers responds to this on the defense. So far, Blaze has peeled off to soak middle bottom, trying to accelerate their way towards level 10. Banzo Brothers has committed all their team up here in defense. They don't really have a great hero to go off with soak lanes by themselves. Could be the Arcanus, if you match the Blaze, and you damage your opponent, he helps kill this Immortal. Can they get a swap on the back? It looks like they will not. They're quite behind in EXP at this point, about a level and a half. They will need to split up and quickly try and soak. TNC, of course, setting up. They may grab this squishy name. They're trying. She gets tethered, gets blizzarded, and goes down. The Maiev paying off. Maiev APC. Putting the hurt on this poor Li Ming. TNC quickly rushes to take some structural damage. I like this, and teams don't do this enough. They get a kill, and then they run all the way back and start grabbing camps somewhere else on the map. It's usually better to run to the nearest lane and start doing some structural damage of value. In this case, they took out the tower and the gate. And you're just setting yourself up for later. This is really important to do for teams of all skill levels, all divisions. You don't see enough teams doing it, in my opinion. It's really easy to just look at the map and go, oh, we'll go soak this lane, or we'll go grab some camps. But it's better to immediately translate a kill into some structural damage if you can, then back off and do the camps as you see TNC doing it. There will be some specific situations where that's not possible, but whenever it is possible, should be done. So I like the way TNC is playing the map right now. They are about to hit level 10s with 2 level lead here. Let's see if Dire. Round 2 of this camp will not go disastrously. This time, Johanna is anchoring in the bush. TNC were looking for the invade, but they're a little too late. They're not going to mind, as they'll get a nice push here. In with the level 10, we have the Dance, Water Elemental, Lifeline, Warden's Cage, and Bunker available for team name change. Nice swap here from Double Dom, but he's fighting into a full creep wave. Also a bit of a mistake. You don't want to do this in the off lane. When you're doing the enemy off laner, try to avoid sitting in their wave. You will take a lot of extra damage. It is actually the quest, Circle of Life, complete for Alex Straswell, so midi Warben here is going to crank on some extra heals and blows. This fort is more or less dead. I would like to see maybe some different committal. Maybe I'm wrong. I expected TNC to just dive down and kill them. Speaking of kills, Parasite might be in danger. Nope, TNC out for the safer approach. They might just go gank. Double Dom's actually scared off the Blaze. Well played. Jane is looking to come top, maybe to help out. No, they decided to go back to the middle. Level 10 is approaching. Alright. Big Lee Orb out. Not gonna help Decker Kane, that got cut out. Looks like Johanna's also cut out. Nil. Level 10 still not here for Banzo Brothers. They don't really want to be picking these fights so far out in this lane. Gotta be a little more careful in this soak. We have 5 heroes in Bunker. There we go. Bunker cam, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't quite get it. For a shining moment, all 5 heroes were in the Bunker. Still 2 level lead. Shrine's bottom. 10 just around the corner for Banzo Brothers. They can think about trying to pick some fights now. Blaze will push top. Again, another nice play. You don't need everyone on the Shrine yet, so they kill off 1 or 2 heroes to clear this lane. Make sure they don't get, the equilibrium pushed back against them in case they have to step out the Shrine for anything. You can see playing between Banzo Brothers coming in. The R10, we have the Sleep, Hand of Vengeance, Suppression Balls, Blessed Shield, and Wave of Force. But no big scary ults and decent ults, nothing super scary, not the way Mosh Pit is or Warden's Cage. Nothing super defensive with Alexander Bunker is. So the R button is a clean advantage more for teams. Let's see if we can get some of them here. Oh, King suppression pulse. Some please. Here comes Alexstrasza though. He can see in a lot of trouble. He gets Lifebinder though. Alexstrasza OP. And down instead goes the Artanis. Banzo really going around. Final Major didn't get Power Split. Goes down. Parasite trying to live. Makes a Blaze Stun. Paula trying to help out for healer. Whoops, sorry about the camera there. Only lose 2. Could have lost more. So solid retreat by Banzo brothers. They actually were ahead on the point. I'm impressed. Huh. I didn't even notice that. They could have maybe got, if they could have secured that ETC kill, maybe that fight turns around and they get the Punisher. So pretty close, but the last second Alexstrasza saves. New Lifebinder. Old Lifebinder would not have saved that ETC. New Lifebinder, however, gives you 300 HP per second for 2 seconds, and then they kill. So pretty swag. Little more incidental burst damage. Yeah, it's taking half a mil. Now we have to push your bottom with that sleep by Deckard. Only going to be on 1 though. Does not sleep the Punisher. Blessed goes out on ETC as well. 1 more they're trying to chain stun, but it's not going to work. Instead, they're getting chain stun. Down goes 3 in the span of a few seconds. Now, B4, Spinal Major lives, does not live. Gets flamed down by the bunker. 4 fall, along with the keep. TNC may flip to close out this game right now. Tannis, watch this come back indeed. About a 10-11 minute game here from TNC. Banzo brothers had almost a shining moment. They did get a kill. There's the first dance of the game, and it is big. Guarantees 3. Maybe GG's. The team's Banjo here under the core. Unexpected result, but nonetheless an entertaining 11-minute match. TNC victory indeed. Good try to Banzo. You could see what they were trying to go for, and they nearly got that ACC kill. I honestly kind of wish they did, because then I think they would have gotten the Punisher. Game would have went on a couple more minutes. Could have watched some more fun, but really well played by TNC. Really clean. Other than that, who died again? No. Wait, who died? Jaina died. And ETC died, I think, under core just now. Is my summary screen working? It's supposed to be. Might not be. There it is. All right. Yeah, I kind of want to go back and see if this Jaina died. Thanks for the cast. Thank you for being here to watch the cast. It was a lot of fun. See if we can get an interview out of TNC. When's TNC next game being? Where? I'll have to check. Okay, interview. I don't know if they have time. unless maybe Nem's in a different time zone than me. The other team's not finished yet. Alright, just a moment. Oops, wrong screen. This is not the right team. That's the right team. Alrighty, they should be on their way. Couldn't find the bracket for the tournament. Let's hope I can link that in a minute. Hello, Mr. Metball. Are you the only one coming? You're also muted. Oh, 1 sec. Yeah, no problem.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, how are
Ah,
you
there we
doing?
go. That's Mike. I'm doing good.
Glad to hear it. Congrats on your victory there over Banzo Brothers. Maybe an expected result, but still a fun 11-minute match or so. The under the court banter was particularly enjoyable.
Yeah.
So I was actually looking somewhere else. I don't know how Jaina died. I was looking top or something,
Yeah, that
and
was
then I
me.
just saw the kill feed. Can you talk to me about that a moment? Like what happened there?
Yeah, so, to be honest, I had a big brain fart. Our Alex Shiraza randomly threw a, what was it, Circle of Life, whatever, W, or I don't know the exact name, in the middle of them, and I thought that they had an Alex Shiraza, and that was their ability. So I'm
All
like,
right.
oh, I'm going to throw my W in that and just kill everyone. But that was our support, and
Right.
shot.
Oh,
It's
I
really bad.
see. Yeah, yeah,
We won't talk about that.
yeah. Nice. That's entertaining. Okay, I'm just linking the bracket. Some people in chat are asking for it. So it looks like you don't know who you're fighting yet. It looks like either Moto Miracle or Heroes of the United States or Moto Miracle. Is there any particular team you'd rather see?
Just because it's the sister team, I kind of want to see Moto Miracle win. Scouting them out, uh, too much information on both the teams right now.
Of course.
But yeah, there's not one I want in particular to win, but and from playing with them in the last NGS season. So go Moto.
Yeah, I'm familiar a bit with Moto. I don't know Heroes of the United States if they're a newer team or a dorm team or what. I'm not really familiar with them. Maybe you know.
I honestly I don't know too much. I heard they were a pretty good team though, so
Should be
we'll see
exciting.
what happens.
Speaking of, okay, you said your game's supposed to be now, but they're not done their game yet, so you have some little time to chat. So what's your mentality in the ReGen Invitational? Because you have this cross bracket stuff. You know, it's not official NGS game. It's sort of a whatever thing, but technically there's prizes on the line, some $20 gift cards. You know, do you come into this like wanting to play really safe? Are you willing to like play some oddball stuff? What's like the team spirit like in a tournament like this?
Definitely our team. We're going in this to win, obviously. I think we're using this as like some sort of extra practice, like scrims or some sort. A lot of teams, of course, in tournaments like these, teams are always doing like their best or what they think is the best. So it's a great opportunity to learn from other teams what they play, their play style. It's good to test your comps against them. Like that comp right there that we ran, we were just kind of testing that to see how it felt. So I mean, stuff like that. I think there's some really good competition in here, though. So I'll like on the other side of the bracket, OSD, two big names. So we're looking at those guys, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun tournament. I really like how this is organized. Kind of like we kind of get a glance at every team and the new roster, so to speak, that happened, and how everything kind of got put together.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand Nim Avenger is a new addition to your roster, right? As of this season.
Yes, he is.
Nice. He seems to have integrated pretty well. He's an old buddy of mine, so happy to be able to cast a game here. And I was hoping to see ETC, so I was like, yes. It was fun.
That's awesome.
We have what appears to be some troll questions from chat, but I'll ask you nonetheless. Why don't you enjoy running fun comps from Smitty?
Yeah, I thought it was him. I'll say my favorite motto is you play like you practice, and if you are fooling around, then in game it's gonna show. So I like playing seriously, and like having a serious attitude and like whatever you do, so that when you play like it, you have that attitude, so to speak. It
Yeah,
kind of just translates.
that's your reflexes, that's your baseline play. I agree with that. I recommend that to any team. I do some coaching and I tell people that they're like, well, this game doesn't matter. We can do whatever we want. And I'm like, well, in a sense, but then yeah, when it comes to crunch time, game time, NGS time, like those like fool around tendencies could still be there, and they can cost you games. So, it is all about everyone being on the same page. What's your team level? Are you trying to win it all? Are you just here to just play whatever, do whatever? There's in betweens, of course, but yeah, I'd agree with that though. Anyone looking to really try and win it all and play really well, I would recommend the mentality you just mentioned. It'll keep your team in order and your skills progressing. We have another question from Heroes of Bodybuilding. I don't know who that is. Why is Metball a feeder? ETC feed was value.
Why am I a fear? Is that the question?
Apparently. Well, ETC was about to die,
You know,
and then the Alexstrasza saved at that sick life binder. I guess he's referring to that, but you weren't playing that hero, so I don't know. The question sort of throws me off. But
I'll throw this here. I like feeding the children of the world, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Let me see what else we have here. Run Boys is formerly Victoria's Secret, so they're actually a pretty big name in the tournament as well. They were top 3 to 4 heroic last season. They've had some roster changes as well. I haven't seen them play. I don't even know their new players, but I know they've kept 2 or 3. I don't know how familiar you are with them, but it will be interesting to see. You could potentially meet them a couple brackets down, depending on obviously who wins what on both ends here.
Yeah. That's a big match that we're looking for as well. College Titans King left and Nem left, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know currently how the roster is. We haven't scrimmed them in a bit. We scrimmed them a little while ago, so it'll be a good match no matter what. But yeah, that's definitely another team that we're looking out for right now.
Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tune into that match later. Hopefully it happens. Let me see. Another question from TAWYEP tie up, I guess. Ask Meatball why he won't let me pay to have his name changed in game to Meatball.
Oh man, I don't want to be associated as a meatball.
Yeah, that's a little
I don't know how
strange.
else to answer that.
Okay, so there's Metball 11 and Netball 11, right, on the same team? Like, what's
Okay. Can I explain this story?
Yeah, please.
So that's formerly known as the famous feeder Kawhi Sashi. Basically, he was like, "Whoa, I want to be really cool, so I'm gonna use my free name change to make your name like my DPS player." So he changed it to Netball, but he capitalized the B, so he just looks like a fool. And then he feeds every game, so he just tarnishes my name. That's pretty much the story of his existence. But I love the Kawhi.
Nice. Oh,
It's
there's another question here that somehow I didn't see. Ask Metball why he thinks he's the best candidate for this interview.
Can I get? Is it BD?
Well, yeah, it was BD.
Yeah, I knew it. I don't trust him with the mic, to be honest with you. It's not gonna go well. He sliced his foot open, so he needs to rest.
Right. What was up with that? How do you cut your foot open while you're at the computer? I'm very curious.
I think what happened is we just heard him drop his headset, so I'm assuming he went to the bathroom or the fridge. He likes eating a lot, so he just went somewhere, and then the game was like 15 seconds in. You heard him from the distance like screaming, "I stepped on foot! I stepped on foot! I stepped on glass!" And it's like he's like, "Seriously, I need to pause." So we just paused the game a little bit for him to deal with this glass situation.
He says I was walking around my dangerous apartment. I guess he just likes to live life on the edge. I step on foot. Yeah, it happens.
I step on foot a lot, it's okay.
Well, I hope he's all right and doesn't bleed out during a next match or anything like that.
Awkward.
That would be unfortunate. All right. Well, thanks for coming on and doing the interview. That was a fun game to cast. Good luck moving forward versus your next opponent, who is at this point undetermined.
I think it's Moto, right? I think I just saw a message in NGS chat. Go Moto.
Ah,
Thank you for
TNC and Moto
casting.
Miracle. Yep, with a break for Moto. Okay, indeed. Okay. TNC versus Moto. That will be streaming on Professor Bobo's stream, if I'm not mistaken. So go check him out. Great caster, and it'll be a great match. So thanks a lot, and good luck moving forward in the tournament.
Catch you later.
Bye bye. Alright, that was Metball of TNC, just now victorious. And our next game isn't for about 20 minutes. And let me see. Well, since things are delayed here, my game might be delayed actually. Let me look. Yeah, I'm supposed to be casting. Wait. Really? Oh. Okay, I have the This is Jimmy versus Average Joe's game. I didn't even realize that. Haha. I didn't mention that earlier. Alright. Okay, so that is indeed me. So the next game will be in around 20 minutes. Let me change a few things. Yikes. Tie up and Dylan Monster 9. Thank you very much for the follows. Appreciate that a lot, guys. Appreciate you being here. It's been fun.